One thing me I don't do is I updates. I am here for you, you are here for me. So let's help each other. So this Amala issue or issue Amala or whatever you want to call it, it is Amala. So in a grand way, I'm going to show you how to make Amala with your yam, because you cannot really trust all those market women to give you yam flour, but you can actually make it at home yourself, especially if you have elderly people at home. You know this is very, very good for them. They will recommend it at the hospital that they should take this. So you have to start by cutting your yam. Make sure you wash it very, very well. Clean your environment before starting anything. So you cut your yam into pieces, very, very tiny pieces, because you are going to blend everything. I do not want lumps to be there. You don't want cocoa to be inside your amala, so you have to cut it very, 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 very tiny, and you have to wash it. I don't know why I wash my yam, like the tuber of my yam, before cutting it, because I believe it's not like I'm too neat, but I just feel there are dirt everywhere, and where you place it to go, you don't want dirt to touch your yam. So I wash it like 5 times before cooking it. So this is me washing and trying to cut to see if they're bigger ones, so that I can cut them into tiny pieces. So this is me washing again. And after washing, make sure that you don't keep them too much inside the water. I do not add you do not add too much water. So as I do not have butchie mix, I have silver crest, and it's been working well for me. This blender, I love it, and I'll continue to use it. Thank you. So you have to use, like, if you have like a smaller blender, I mean the cup, I think you should use that, because that way you'll be able to size up what you want to blend, and it can be able to measure up the water and the yam you want to put inside the blender. I love it this way because I don't want it to be too much. I don't want lumps inside. So, and I'm going in with two drops of water. Is it drops? Sure, two kitchen spoons of water. So that I don't want the water to be too much, because naturally if you blend yam, even without adding water, it will still be okay. So this is what it looks like while blending. You have to make sure you blend very well. So after blending, I'm going to put on the stove, on my burner, my pot. So I use this particular pot to make my amala, my semo, and whatever thing I want to make that is swallow. So don't abuse me that my pot is not fine. Leave it like that. I love it like that. Face what I'm teaching you. So you are going to pour it into the pot, I mean the blended yam. Don't add water yet, because we want to measure up the water, because if you add too much water, it may be too much. I blended too much, so I had to keep the rest for ojojo. I've never done ojojo before, but while growing up, I used to eat it, so I'm going to try it again. So I plucked water already, and I had to be topping it up with this yam, because, and again, if you want to do it, please make sure your stove is on low heat. Make sure it's on low heat, so that it won't get burnt and it won't have lumps, I mean cocoa, inside the amala. I want it to be very, very smooth. So I discovered that the amala was too small, so I had to add more. You can add more, but make sure it is done. By making sure it is done, make sure your fire is on low heat, so that you can measure it up. So after turning and turning and turning, I have to clean my orogun, my turning stick, with my igbako. I love this igbako because it's serving me well. I beg. I grew up with an old woman. I grew up with a beautiful grandma, and that's my vegetable. I'm eating it with vegetable, and this is my amala. It's already looking so good. I was just tasting and tasting and tasting, but this is really, really nice. I'm going to show you the end result. This is what it looks like, and our amala is ready. You can eat this with whatever you want. Please, guys, follow me for more. I love you. If you are trying to let me know.